2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the greatest show on grass. We're at TPC Scottsdale for the first round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is my mate Rich Beam, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Beamer, before we take in all the action out on the course, just a few thoughts on TPC Scottsdale that has quite a bit of action around it.
You know, look, it's so funny to talk about because, yes, we know what 16 is like. We know what 17 is like. We know all the interesting and fun things that go on around there. But don't kid yourself. This is still a pretty darn good test of golf. I mean, you get some really tough holes, you know, holes 5 through 8 on the front 9 that'll capture your attention. And then you got a couple of ones, 11 through 14 on the back 9 that that can come up and bite you. But I tell you what, I know players love playing here. The golf course always in great shape. It's just, you know, you got to keep your mind on the golf and what's inside the ropes instead of outside the ropes, and that's sometimes impossible.
Let's get down to the first hole. And let's see what he can do here today. Second shot here on the first. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Ooh. Just a 4-footer remaining. Starting the round at even par.
Nice, solid opening hole right there.
Well, as we head to the second hole at Scottsdale, it's an important tee shot, Rich.
Sneaky driving hole here, Luke. You got some bunkers on the right-hand side that you can't quite make out, and you got a little bit more room down the left-hand side. Most players will bail it to left, though. You find that rough, and makes that second shot just a little bit more difficult.
Wow, what a shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And now he's just 3 shots off the cut line. All right, Rich, we found our first par 5 of the day, the third hole.
There's not a par 5 that I don't think is very sexy, and this one is an all-American beauty. Just miss that bunker on the left-hand side or the rough on the right, and you can just bomb it down there and have a short second shot in.
Playing from around 240 yards.
Went straight down.
And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. Lining this one out from a fair ways. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
At -2, going along nicely today.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th. And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Gee, if this is up, it could be in. Let's return to live play now. An opportunity for a birdie here. Well, that's a timely piece of excellence by our player. Now just one stroke off the cut line. Rich, standing on the fifth tee. No real sight lines. Just get up there and strike one down the middle.
It is sneaky difficult. Just a straightaway hole with that bunker on the right. That is menacing. And even funnier, I've seen a lot of shots miss even further right. And Oscar Bravo.
Well played, mate. Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Has got this thing dialed in here. Looking good.
Just a short putt remaining here. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. Trailing by 4 strokes. Okay, the sixth tee shot, Rich, at TPC Scottsdale, visually quite intimidating.
Your eyes are drawn to those 3 bunkers down the left-hand side, Luke, but you got to bring the heat. You got to hit a big tee shot to get it over all of them.
Lovely effort, that. Standing over his second shot.
Breeze straight into him.
Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
And he now moves to 5 under for the tournament. There's few par 3s tougher than this 7th hole at TPC Scottsdale.
I don't think there is one. I mean, you got deep bunker right and to the left-hand side to a green that just seems to repel golf balls time and time again. This is just, it's such a tough shot.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
And time to check in with Matt Fitzpatrick from England, standing over this next shot. It's on a good line. Okay, let's get back to the action. A chance to get amongst the action of the top 20 if this putt drops. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Currently 6 under for the round.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
There's a familiar tone about the front 9 par 4s, Rich. A lot of right to left. Here we are at 8. Same sort of tee shot.
Yeah, dogleg from right to left. Again, your eyes are drawn towards those bunkers down the left, but they should be at that tree in the center of the fairway.
Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway.
All right, clubbing up.
That was special. This putt to move into a tie for 9th. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. He finds himself currently tied for 9th.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
That tee shot looks pretty good. From the fairway, this 9th green really feels accessible, Rich.
Depending on where the flagstick is and whether you want to go after it or not. Yeah, there's some danger areas over on the left-hand side. Obviously short in that bunker. So you got to pay attention to the second shot.
Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Yep, that shot safely on the green. Chance to move to 8 under here. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, looks like he's got about 25 feet to the cup.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
As we make the turn, it's always good to reflect on what we've seen out there so far. Rich?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Nicely done. Feels like go time with just a short club in the hands here, Rich.
Absolutely. It's tough to get it close to a couple certain hole locations here, but for the most part, Luke, this is a birdie hole.
Well, now you just got to pray for good lie, because that one's heading towards the sand.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
That away, come on.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And as we check the standings, our leader has a one-stroke advantage. Well, here we are on the tee at 11, Rich, and you start to get a little tense on the tee.
When you stand on this tee, you better have a very clear vision of exactly what kind of shot you're going to play out into this fairway, because that water on the left, it's going to distract you a lot.
And he's down there.
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And here we have the Englishman, Matt Fitzpatrick. What's he got in front of him here? And this putt to move into the top 5. Oh. Putting for a par now. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost.
And being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities.
Sitting at 7 under par for the day. Looking really good, this one. Oh, you absolutely love to see that. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Just one off the lead after that hole. Rich, being someone like I am as a duffer, I'm thinking water, I'm thinking bunker, I'm thinking desert area. This is not a comfortable tee shot.
I don't think there is a comfortable tee shot anywhere in the world for you, Luke, to be fair.
From around 180 yards out. Just one stroke off the lead. Going with the 8-iron here. Well, that's great distance control. Pin high there. And this putt for first place on the leaderboard. How good was that putt? And that will move him into first place as well. And after that hole, he's ahead by just a solitary stroke. All right, Rich, I feel like I can breathe easier here on the turn 14.
Well, I don't know about you breathing easy, but I think most players can, because that bunker down the left-hand side does not come into play. Fairly generous driving area, especially out to the right-hand side. Grip it and rip it, as John Daly says.
Wonderfully played. From around 170 yards here.
Breeze coming right into his melon.
Yeah, that was a safe play. Close to the surface here, the green side rough. And back to the course with the live action. 14 feet to the cup.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to break to the right.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Job done. Let's head to the next. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. On the tee here at 15 reach, there's a whole lot of agua down the left-hand side, but you can't be thinking that.
You can't, but you know it comes into play. The longer you hit it, the more that comes into play down the left-hand side. You got to keep it down the right third of this fairway. Find the fairway. You can have a great opportunity to knock it on in two.
Taking aim from around 240 yards out here.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
And Matty Fitzpatrick now setting up with this look. Setting up for his third shot. And on the green now, but a bit of work left to do. Well, this will be a big birdie here. A good putt to make. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole.
5 feet coming up to the cup. Currently in first position. Well, it looks like a pretty benign tee shot if you're just seeing the hole alone, but when you're in the amphitheater of this 16th, it becomes a lot more intimidating.
Something about 20,000 people getting ready to give it to you one way or the other kind of gets your attention pretty quick, my friend. There's not much to it other than the fact that you know what the stakes are, whether you're going to get cheered or beered.
Good look at birdie here. Puddle drop. Well done. And it's a one-stroke par for our leader over the field. It's amazing, Rich, just given the nature of 16. 17 feels overshadowed, but it shouldn't be. It's one of the great short par fours on tour.
It is such a cool little hole. I mean, you don't need driver anymore to reach it. Just a little menacing bunker, like a pimple right there, about 30, 40 yards short. A lot of actions be on the right-hand side there to any flag stick, but when they put it all the way back center, forget about it. It now becomes one of the hardest short holes in all of golf.
Nicely done. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. This putt is about 8 feet.
This is huge for momentum. Got to try and hold this. This for par.
Now leading by 1 shot. All right, Rich, we've made it onto the tee here at 18, the final hole, but there's still plenty of work ahead.
Yeah, unless you're flying it somewhere in the neighborhood about 310, you're not going to clear the water, so you got to bail out to the right and avoid those deep bunkers. But even if you can clear the water, you got those church pew bunkers down the left-hand side. They're going to see a lot of action, and those are nasty. This is a really, really good driving hole. This one is chewing fiber.
Wonderfully played, fought against the wind.
Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. His round has come to a close. That is an impressive birdie. It's a nice way to start this tournament, opening up with the first round lead.
Absolutely it is. You always want to see your name up on top of that leaderboard, no matter which round you're in. After the first round, though, so far, so good.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. TPC Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Nice to be with you again. All the hooting and hollering is done here at the WM Phoenix Open. It's time to find out who wins here at TPC Scottsdale. I'm Luke Elby with Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. It's an impressive 15 under par for our current leader as things get underway here on 2K Sports. Let's catch up with play down on the opening hole. Okay, balls in the air. Let's see how this round plays out. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Well, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Oh, well played. Lovely shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
He's currently tied for 11th. And over to the second we go, and it's a par 4.
It's a blind landing area out there, Luke. You can't quite see where your golf ball lands. You know there's some bunkers on the right-hand side. You just don't know how far out they do come. A little more room to the left than you can't see, but it's a difficult tee shot all in all. This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. And he's down there. You got a read?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
And that should secure the par on this one. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Onto the par 5 third.
Oh, tee it high and let it fly, my friend. You know, you got to take a chance on bombing it out there. Even if you hit in the fairway bunker, even to the right in the rough, or even further right into that washout area, it'll just be a layup and a short third shot. You find the center of the fairway, that thing can scamper out there, and you got a short second shot in. This is a definite risk versus reward par 5.
Playing this shot from about 210 yards out.
Feeling strong, going for less club.
It would be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle. Ooh. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And that'll see him move up the leaderboard after that effort. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Yeah, distance control is super important here. You got bunkers left and right and short as well. You got to hit it the right distance as this green chases away from you just a little bit to make that shot even tougher.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, I don't mind the look of this one. In fact, this is looking fantastic. Sitting at -14 now for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4.
It is sneaky difficult. Just a straightaway hole with that bunker on the right. That is menacing. And even funnier, I've seen a lot of shots miss even further right. And Oscar Bravo.
Oh, well played. This is his second shot. Just one stroke back and right in it. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. He's currently tied for first. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4. Not a bad line, this one. Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
Fairways and greens. Easy game, isn't it?
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
So close. A par putt on the table. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Currently 15 under par for the event. As we move to the 7th, it's a par 3. Opting for the 4-iron here. Looks like that one left some meat on the bone, Beamer.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Oh, this is going hard left.
That's very well judged. Inside the range.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Here we are, hole 8. It's a par 4.
And again, you got a couple of bunkers down the left-hand side that your eyes are drawn to, even though your eyes need to be drawn out to the right at that tree. Tons of space out to the right. Those bunkers, those are no good. Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. And this putt is to move into a share for the lead. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. And stepping up the standings after that effort. Teeing off now on the 9th hole.
Unless they have a perfect number to carry that bunker, I think you're going to see a lot of players just lay back with a 3-wood, widen that fairway out. You're still going to have just a short iron for your second.
Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This for a birdie run.
That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. And as we make the turn here, Rich, our player tied for the lead.
Well, grabbing a share of the lead going into the final 9 holes. This is exciting stuff. This is exactly the position you want to be in.
Oh no, is that heading towards the bunker? And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightfully so.
Going with the pitching wedge here. And he's got it onto the green, but still outside the range. Bit of work left to do. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Here we are at the 11th, a par 4.
You better have a clear understanding of what shot you're going to hit here. You can't be indecisive on this tee shot, or it will end up left.
Yeah, great rhythm on that swing. Henny, what's the player facing here?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Yeah, nicely played. This is an opportunity now to move to 17 under par. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Pretty sure this putt should move to the left.
Oh, what a putt. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Opting for the 6 iron. Oh my, right by the hole. This one's for birdie. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
It's a tee shot, Luke, that you're not afraid of, but still there's danger both left and right if you're not careful. But listen, these guys love this tee shot, and when you love a tee shot, you usually perform.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. Well, step 1 complete. We're in the middle of the fairway here on 13. Rich, you getting after this green in 2?
Yeah, there's plenty of green up there to work with, both right and left. You know, ball lands a green. It could go long, cause you some problems. Bunkers up front, we'll see a lot of action. But again, it's just all about your short game.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
This one's looking at 41 feet.
Watch this one break. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
A great birdie chance here.
And that's 8 birdies today. And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
That dog will hunt.
His second shot here. Currently leading by 3. This one's going right at the pin here. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
And as we check the standings, our leader is currently ahead by 4. Here we are at the par 5, 15th.
This is such a narrow fairway. The left third of this fairway runs straight towards the water on the left-hand side. It's just no fun. You know that you have a sliver of landing area down the right-hand side to find it, so you can knock it on in 2.
This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
Not a lot of movement here. A little bit to the left, if any.
And down it goes. Now 22 under par, heading down the final stretch.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
The 16th is a par 3.
Something about 20,000 people getting ready to give it to you one way or the other kind of gets your attention pretty quick, my friend. There's not much to it other than the fact that you know what the stakes are, whether you're going to get cheered or beered.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Not a bad line, this. And he's done it. He's held it, and that means he extends his lead. And now that finds him in first place. This hole here is a par 4.
If you're going to take out a driver, be mindful. The fairway does canter from right to left, so the golf ball could kick in that water hazard. Bailing out to the right, there's no shame in that. You always have an opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Oh, that was a boss move off that tee. Found the green in one shot. Setting this putt up from a mile away. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This for back-to-back birdies.
That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
Back-to-back birdies move in the right direction there, Luke.
Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. Time for the second shot on the 18th.
This one's right of the green.
Well, this is one of those moments, isn't it? If he can hold this out of the sand, he'll go on and win the event. He's back on the surface, happy to have the flat stick in hand. Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make. Well done to this player who was able to tame TPC Scottsdale and walk away with the WM Open victory.
And an impressive victory it was there, Luke, in front of 125,000 fans on this Sunday. That was impressive.
And Rich, you know all about this. It's hard just to win once on the PGA Tour, but going back-to-back.
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is difficult enough. To win back-to-back weeks
That's reserved for just the top players in the game.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.